In the world of luxury sports cars, few names carry as much weight as Porsche. Known for sleek designs, exceptional performance, and that iconic engine sound, Porsche has become synonymous with high-end engineering. But did you know the Porsche brand wasn't always about speed, elegance, and luxury? In fact, it was originally birthed out of war, World War II, to be exact. The story of how Porsche transitioned from designing war machines to crafting world-class sports cars is one of transformation, reinvention, and the pursuit of excellence. So how did Porsche evolve from creating military vehicles to producing the world's most coveted sports cars? Let's dive into the history of one of the most iconic automotive brands in the world. It all started with the founder, Ferdinand Porsche. Before the Porsche name was synonymous with luxury vehicles, Ferdinand Porsche was a gifted automotive engineer with a vision. Born in 1875 in Austria-Hungary, Ferdinand was fascinated by technology from an early age. He started his career working with various automobile manufacturers, including Mercedes-Benz. It wasn't long before he made a name for himself, designing groundbreaking cars. But as Europe plunged into the chaos of the early 20th century, Ferdinand Porsche would find himself pivoting from designing luxury cars to creating military machinery for the Nazi regime. During World War II, Ferdinand Porsche's company, Dr. Ing. HCF Porsche Nürnberg, became deeply involved in producing military vehicles for the German army. In fact, it was during the war that Porsche was tasked with designing one of the most famous war machines of all time, the Volkswagen Beetle. Originally conceived as the people's car, Ferdinand designed it with mass production in mind. The Beetle was meant to be affordable for the average German citizen, but its true impact would come later when it became one of the most successful car models in history. However, Porsche wasn't just designing civilian vehicles. The company's most infamous wartime contribution was to produce the Porsche Tiger tank, a formidable military vehicle used during the conflict. These heavy-duty tanks would come to represent the strength and power associated with Porsche's engineering. While Porsche's involvement in the war effort is undeniable, it's important to remember that the company's founders were engineers first, people who thrived on innovation. The war, though controversial, pushed Porsche's team to the limit in terms of mechanical innovation. However, once the war ended in 1945, the global automotive landscape had changed drastically. The industry was shifting from war production to peacetime consumer vehicles, and Porsche had to adapt. Now, you might be wondering, how did a company with such a strong military background transition into the realm of luxury sports cars? The answer lies in the post-war period. After the war ended, Ferdinand Porsche's son, Ferry Porsche, found himself at the helm of the company. With the fall of Nazi Germany, Ferdinand Porsche was arrested by French authorities for his involvement with the Nazi regime, leaving his son to rebuild the company. But instead of continuing to make military vehicles, Ferry had an entirely different vision, one that would set Porsche on a new path toward becoming the luxury sports car brand we know today. In the early 1940s, as the world was recovering from the devastation of war, Ferry Porsche had a problem. He couldn't find a car that met his standards for performance and design. He wanted a car that was quick, agile, and had the spirit of innovation he so admired, but there was nothing on the market that satisfied him. So, Ferry decided to take matters into his own hands. He reached out to his team of engineers and instructed them to create a sports car, a true driving machine that could combine the precision and performance of Porsche's military vehicles with the elegance of a civilian automobile. This marked the beginning of the Porsche 356, the very first Porsche sports car. The Porsche 356 would become the blueprint for the company's future. Introduced in 1948, the 356 was a lightweight, rear-engine sports car that incorporated the design and engineering expertise Porsche had honed during the war years. It was powered by an air-cooled, four-cylinder engine that gave the car exceptional performance while maintaining reliability and ease of maintenance. At first, the 356 was produced in small numbers, but it quickly caught the attention of driving enthusiasts and performance aficionados. It wasn't long before Porsche's reputation began to shift. No longer a company associated with military tanks and trucks, Porsche was now known for crafting cars that were the perfect blend of power, agility, and beauty. As the years went on, the Porsche 356 evolved. It became one of the most successful sports cars of the 1950s, winning races and drawing attention from car enthusiasts around the world. But Porsche wasn't done yet. The 356's success paved the way for what would become the brand's defining model, the Porsche 911. Introduced in 1960, the Porsche 911 would go on to become the world's most iconic sports car, solidifying Porsche's place in automotive history. The Porsche 911 represents a major milestone in the company's journey from war machines to luxury cars. With its distinctive round headlights, wide body, and rear engine layout, the 911 was unlike anything else on the market. It wasn't just a car, it was an engineering marvel, designed to deliver unparalleled performance while maintaining a timeless aesthetic. The 911 quickly became a symbol of status and sophistication, and its success helped propel Porsche from a niche manufacturer into a global luxury brand. Over the decades, the Porsche 911 has undergone countless updates and refinements, but its core design and philosophy remain unchanged. The 911 continues to be the flagship model for Porsche, embodying the company's commitment to performance, quality, and innovation. But while the 911 may have put Porsche on the map, it wasn't the only car the company produced. As Porsche gained success, it expanded its lineup to include models like the Porsche Boxster, Cayman, and Cayenne. Each of these vehicles brought something unique to the table, whether it was the mid-engine balance of the Boxster or the versatility of the Cayenne SUV. Porsche was no longer just about sports cars, it was about luxury, performance, and versatility in every segment. As Porsche grew into the global powerhouse we know today, the company's engineering excellence continued to shine through. Every model, from the 911 to the Taycan, the brand's first all-electric vehicle, has been a testament to Porsche's relentless pursuit of perfection. What's truly remarkable about Porsche is how it managed to transition from the war-driven production of tanks to becoming one of the world's most respected names in luxury sports cars. It wasn't just about the cars themselves, it was about the passion, the vision, and the commitment to innovation that carried Porsche through decades of change. And let's not forget the impact Porsche has had on the automotive industry as a whole. The company's success has set a standard for engineering excellence, design innovation, and performance. Porsche has influenced the development of other luxury brands and has helped shape the very notion of what a sports car should be. Here's a fun thought for you. If you had the chance to drive any Porsche model, whether it's the classic 356, the legendary 911, or the groundbreaking Taycan, what would it be? Let us know in the comments below. The story of Porsche is one of remarkable transformation. From military machinery to luxury sports cars, the brand has overcome immense challenges and reinvented itself time and time again. It's a testament to the power of innovation, the importance of adapting to change, and the vision of those who dare to think outside the box. Today, Porsche is more than just a car manufacturer. It's a symbol of excellence, a brand that continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in the automotive world. So the next time you see a Porsche on the road, remember, it's not just a car, it's a piece of history. If you enjoyed this look at how Porsche evolved from war machines to luxury sports cars, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories behind the world's most iconic brands.